Hi friends, today we are going to tackle our to-do list. That is what today's video is going to be all about. I have my list right here and I encourage you to make a list of your own and let's just get these things checked off. So my list includes cleaning windows, giving my dogs a bath, which that is a big task, giving my dogs a bath. It literally takes me a couple hours to get them all nice and groomed. So I'm not really looking forward to that one. I need to hang some picture frames. I'm gonna be we're putting our patio furniture out, so I need to wash the patio furniture. And then there's a new cookie recipe that I heard all about on TikTok. It's like a 5-ingredient peanut butter chocolate chip cookie recipe that I am curious to try. So I thought it would be a fun activity to do with the kids, or at least my daughter. She loves doing that stuff. My boys, they're a little bit older, so they would rather just eat the cookies than to cook them. But that is my list for today. And I've said this before, but lists help tremendously when you feel overwhelmed, or maybe you're in a funk and you just can't snap out of it. Put your thoughts on paper, set a plan for your day, and being able to cross those items off on your list is just such a great feeling of accomplishment. So I'm starting off by making my bed, and this is something that I try to do every morning, although on this particular day I didn't get around to it until around noontime, but that's okay guys. We all have those kind of mornings where we are dragging our feet, and this day was one of those days for me. But I will admit, once I made my bed, I felt like, okay, I can get things done. It just really puts me in that mindset of productivity. I'm not sure why that is, but if you see that blank wall above my headboard, keep watching, because here in a minute or less I'm going to show you the pictures I'm hanging above my headboard. And I'm really happy that I finally pulled the trigger and bought some, because I've been looking for just the right frames forever and was really struggling to make that decision. I don't know if any of you can relate, but whenever it comes to decor, I have the hardest time making up my mind because I don't want to waste my money.
Is it just a game? 'Cause I got high hopes.
So I want to show you the frames I'll be hanging. These 3 frames right here. I got these from Home Goods. Oh my goodness, it must have been a couple months ago, and they have just sat in my room. I don't know what the holdup was, why it's taking me so long to hang these, but that is going to change. I am going to hang these right now, and I'm planning, well, not planning, but I am going to hang them right above my bed, so on this wall space here, and hopefully I can hang them straight. We'll see. Okay, now I know why it has taken me so long to hang these, because look at how they have this packaged. I mean, it's next to impossible to get these out of this, I don't know what you call this, these plastic barriers. I don't know, but this should be interesting.
'Cause baby, all I got is high hopes. Do you feel the same?
As you can see, I finally got them out of the packaging, and let me tell you guys, that packaging was intense. I am surprised I did not injure myself in the process, because it took a lot of strength to set them free. But I'm going to attempt to hang them here. You will see me make several attempts. I did have to pull out a couple of the nails and redo them, but normally I would let my husband do this kind of thing. Yes, I'm fully capable of doing this, but he is so much better at it than I am, and I am not afraid to admit that. I'm all done. It was a little bit challenging. I did have to readjust a couple of the nails, but in the end, I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with those frames. I think they suit the room really well. Let me know what you guys think. Moving on to window cleaning, and I know I mentioned in my previous video how the Method brand window cleaner is not the greatest in my opinion, and I still agree with that, but I really hate wasting product, so I'm going to try to use the remainder of this product before I buy a new one. So I am using it on my windows here, but I would not recommend using it on the mirrors, because I feel like on the mirrors, for some reason, the streaks show up a lot worse. So but I'm just using, so it's a Method brand window cleaner, and then I'm using a microfiber cloth, and I'm just cleaning the windows in my downstairs area. My husband was outdoors washing them with the power washer, and so he took the screens off and was cleaning those as well. But cleaning the windows makes such a difference to brighten up the room. So it felt really good to get these windows cleaned. And if you can see out my window there, then you see the landscape mess going on, or maybe just a little glimpse of it. We definitely are under construction currently, and with everything, all the craziness that is going on in the world right now, that landscape project has been put on hold, but my husband is doing what projects he can do himself. So today he worked the majority of the day on building a stone mailbox, and it's turning out amazing. I'll show you guys a little bit of video so you can see what it looks like. He's doing such a good job. I'm so happy with it so far.
Nobody's like you. You are not normal at all. No. I feel like I want to let down my guard and just fall. Cause someone was before you, and someone let me go. This time I must know for sure. Cause someone was before you, and someone let me go. But I just need to be sure. Some say love's not for the bitter ones. Some say love will only bring you down. Some say love can feel much better now, better now. But will you let me down? But will you let me down? But will you let me down?
Now that the windows are all nice and clean, that is one less thing to do on my to-do list. I'm moving on to my family room, and I'm just going to straighten it up, do a little bit of dusting, fluff the pillows. The pillows always need fluffing. But if you guys have any recommendations on how to remove fur from your cushions, let me know in the comments. I use a lint roller, and I also use a velvet lint roller sometimes. But I wonder if there's something that would work even better.
This time I must know for sure. Cause someone was before you, and someone let me go. But I just need to be sure. Some say love's not for the bitter ones. Some say love will only bring you down. Some say love can feel much better now, better now. But will you let me down? But will you let me down?
It's crazy how quickly dust accumulates in my house. I feel like I am always dusting, but in between more intensive dusting where I'm using a product to dust, I love using the Swiffer duster. It's just a great tool for maintenance dusting. And about that sofa table, I love the style of it and I absolutely love the colors of it. But let me tell you, those black shelves show every little speck of dust, and I while I love the table, I don't like the fact that it shows when my house is dusty. So since we're all stuck at home, I feel like I am having to clean my kitchen multiple times a day. Can anyone else relate to this? It's just that we are all like snacking throughout the day, it seems. And so my dishwasher, I'm having to do more loads of dishes, and it's just a never-ending cycle. Now that I have unloaded the dishwasher, I am now going to load it with the dirty dishes, and if you know me, you know I will do my best to load that dishwasher as many dishes because I am not a fan of hand washing dishes. I just don't enjoy it for whatever reason, but there are a few dishes that are in fact hand wash only, so I can't avoid it completely. Please excuse that messed up drywall. That is on my honey-do list. Eventually we will be remodeling our kitchen, so we've been putting off installing a backsplash in this space. I want to go with white cabinets eventually. We've always had dark, in every house we've owned, we have always had dark cabinets, so I just really want a light and bright kitchen. And let me know in the comments below if you guys have light cabinets. Are they hard to keep clean? Does dirt show up more on them than darker cabinets? I feel like dark cabinets, although they hide, you would think they would hide dirt, you can see like every fingerprint. And there is my husband. You can see him through the window. He's busy power washing the deck. That guy never stops. Like, his energy is insane. He's always doing projects, and I just love him for that. I'm so happy that he's handy.
I'm kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah, yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same.
I'm curious to know where you guys store your cleaning products. I store mine underneath my sink. I feel like that's the most accessible spot. But yeah, let me know where you guys store yours. I actually need to do a tidy up of that area under my sink. I did organize it a while back, and that has been really helpful to keep to help me find my things and it not be so cluttered. But it does need tidying from time to time.
Battlegrounds where you flee, you don't stick around. never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you. Like I'm better off with you. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright, never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. You make me wanna do better. I don't know why. You make me wanna do better. You make me wanna do better. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like I'm better off with
I almost forgot to clean the window above my sink, and I absolutely love this window. I love being able to look out it while I'm doing my dishes. But I'm thinking when we do eventually remodel our kitchen that it would be nice to put a bigger window there, so maybe a wider window. I don't know, we'll see. But now I'm going to straighten up my mudroom area as well as my laundry room, and I'm also going to clean the small laundry room window. I feel like that window gets the most neglected in my house. Okay, so now I'm going to bathe the dogs, and I apologize for the blurry screen here. The window is right behind me. But I'm going to start with Bella because she is the hardest. She has the most unmanageable fur. Sadie her fur is a lot smoother and she has less of it, but Bella has very thick fur. So what I do is I comb her to get as many tangles out as possible. Otherwise she'll get really mad if I don't comb her before bathing her. So I'm gonna go ahead and comb her right now, and then I will put her in the laundry tub here. I have a handheld nozzle that I can use to rinse her. And my favorite shampoo to use on the dogs is the Isle of Dogs. I get this from Amazon and it's the best. I love it. I have the shampoo and the conditioner. Obviously I am almost out of the shampoo, so I do need to get more of that. So if I run out of that, I'll probably use the rest of this one here. I kind of like this one as well. This has a really nice scent to it, but that is the plan. So Bella goes first because she takes the longest. Are you ready, Bella? You ready? Bathing and grooming the dogs has been on my to-do list for like the past week and a half. It feels so good to finally check this item off my list because I had been putting it off because it is just such a big job. And if any of you groom your own dogs, then you can relate to this. Especially my oldest dog, Bella. She just has the most unmanageable fur. It is so thick and bushy and just, it goes everywhere because she sheds so heavily. So it takes a really long time to groom just her, much less both dogs. So again, it just felt really good to check this off my list.
Than once to show you my intention. My brain gets gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention. You've got to know that I ain't a person who understands all the clockwork of our romance. You make me feel
So Bella's all done with her bath. She's mostly dry. She does have a little bit to dry in the bath. She will not let me touch her back end, so that's always a complicated area to dry, especially when I'm doing it on my own. So I'll probably try to dry that a little more later on. But right now I'm going to work on Sadie. So Bella just finished up her treat and Kenzie's gonna let her outside. It's funny how different my two dogs are. Even though they are the same breed, they definitely have their own personalities. So Sadie, she is only a year old, so she's still a puppy, but she's very much more energetic, so much more hyper than Bella. So here she was curious, where did Bella go? She wanted to know where Bella was. So that's why you see her so uneasy. She wants down, she wants to find where Bella is and go play with Bella.
reach out to me. I'm a rolling stone tonight, never to be settled. Though I know I can't deny your eyes, I've got this inner battle. I don't know how to act. I ain't a person who understands the commitments of a romance.
Okay guys, so that is it for this video. I unfortunately was not able to complete every task on my list. We ran out of time to make the cookies and to put the patio furniture out. It's like after 7 now and we haven't even had dinner yet. My husband's actually going to pick up some dinner right now, but he was working outdoors on a project. He's actually building a stone mailbox, like one of those built-in mailboxes where it's built with stone and then you insert the mailbox. So he worked on that all day and he's just about done with it. It really looks amazing, and one day I will share that progress with you guys because I'm really excited about how everything is turning out. But so I'm gonna save the patio furniture and the cookie making for another video, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and excuse the snoring that you hear behind me here. That is Bella. She is sleeping away after her bath, so she's pretty wore out. But I hope you guys, again, I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and you know, remember, if you make lists and you don't accomplish everything on your list, it's okay. The most important thing is that you tried and that you got up and started your day, and that's what's important, is that you didn't give up. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.
Reach out to